All right, folks, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss 7 stocks that have done very well for me this year in my portfolio and my 2024 plan on what I'm going to do with each of these stocks. All right, first up, Nvidia. It's done my best. It was my largest position in my portfolio in the beginning of 2023. It's up 231% this year. And Nvidia, I'm holding, and I would be buying if it drops any lower with this stock going forward. So if we look at the fundamentals of Nvidia, it's trading really cheap for for how fast it's growing. All right, so I don't think the stock can get really too much cheaper. Outside of a macro drawback, which would be a huge buying opportunity. Unless it's so overweight in your portfolio, I recommend buying it even at this price level. At 474 is what it is now. So this stock, I believe, with Nvidia, it's a must own. I believe at any time there could be an innovation which is going to propel the stock higher and higher. It could be self-driving. It could be genomics. It could be the metaverse. So patience will pay off with this stock. It has drawdowns in the past where it'll go down, like 2022, 30% in a year. As long as Nvidia is the chip leader, this will find a way to thrust forward every time. So throughout this stock's history, it's had many drawdowns where it drops 50%, then goes up 500%. All right. You want to try not to catch it when it's up too much too quickly. Normally that would be the case here at 231% a year, but there's an exception I believe with Nvidia here, and because we have the macro things going for us next year with the interest rates that will probably go down, which will help with real wages, help with the overall economy and small businesses, and which will help the mega cap stocks like Nvidia to continue to grow. All right, so too many catalysts with Nvidia to sell. It's trading pretty cheap. If you're not in Nvidia, I'd start now. If it goes lower in the short term, you buy more. That's what my plan is, to buy more if it goes lower, because it's not really where the stock has been. It's about where it's going. And with a stock like Nvidia, without a competitor even close at this moment, it's a must own. All right. So for me, I made a good deal. I'm up 206% total. Now this doesn't count when I first started buying Nvidia. I'm up about 450% from when I first started buying Nvidia. It's just that I've been continuously buying Nvidia all the way up. So I mean, I bought Nvidia I think as high as $400 something, 407, 403 about a month ago when it had retraced a little bit. I felt it was a good buying opportunity after I saw the previous earnings report of it continuing to grow like crazy. So I added, and here's where I'm at. So let's go to the next stock. All right, CrowdStrike I own, and this is a huge position I have in I wouldn't say huge position, but about 5% of my, well, I think probably now it's about 8% of my retirement portfolios. I'm in CrowdStrike. So my thesis with cybersecurity is that you should be in a cybersecurity stock, about 5%, I'd say, your overall portfolio. Now this stock is interesting because the Mag 7 stocks that have done well this year, the mega cap stocks, it was really in the first 6 months of 2023. With CrowdStrike here, they've really gone up in the second half of 2023. All right, and it was a huge buying opportunity to buy it just a few months ago, and it was at $140. With this stock, CrowdStrike, I'm just gonna hold. All right, and I have no plans on purchasing at this level right now. I know that cybersecurity will continue to grow in general. CrowdStrike is a top quality company at the endpoint security market. Um, I don't see that a competitor taken away right now. I know SentinelOne's a competitor overseas, but there'll always be a high growing demand domestically. And so right now at this price, I'm holding. And I don't know when I'm going to sell CrowdStrike, so I have no plans to sell in 2024 CrowdStrike right now, unless the valuation got out of hand. Next up is Tesla. I was starting to add to it high in the beginning of the year when there was a sell-off with everything going on with Elon and Twitter. Now this stock, my opinion for 2024 is that I have a feeling it's going to have a short-term drawback, and I think that will be the buying opportunity. But I still think at this price at 237, I'd still buy now, even if it draws down 20%, because in the long term, there's just too many. It's got too many. It's leading too many macroeconomic future growth areas. Obviously, the electric vehicles, that's going to continue to grow. There's no one's even close to them really in the United States as far as electric vehicles right now, especially with the labor disputes that went on with Ford and GM. That really killed those companies. They're leading competitors for the most part. And I think at this point, they're looking to be like on the runaway train for the self-driving software, which is the biggest driver of me being in the stock. All right. They collect data with cars, okay, and they use the data for self-driving software. Eventually, what's going to happen is they're going to be able to sell their self-driving software to other car dealerships. All right, so because it's going to be too much to invest, it's going to take too long period of time for other car dealers to have their own self-driving software. And I believe if Tesla wins this race, that the value of it's going to be tremendous, and they're going to be able to upscale their own cars with add-on features. Tesla, it's going to continue with energy storage. That's growing like crazy. And there's many areas that Tesla's going to grow. So my plan for 2024 is I'm just going to dollar cost average. I'm going to continue to buy Tesla at this level, little by little. I would buy it right here at 237, which is what I probably will do in a few weeks if it stays around here. If it goes down, I'm buying more. And that's the way I'm playing Tesla. It's really cost dollar averaging, but I'm continuing to buy with Tesla, and I'm really bullish on 2024 and going forward with this company, especially since the auto industry is interest rate sensitive. So, with Tesla, all right, they're going to benefit hugely, and also all the car companies with interest rates going down. So we have that going for us as well. Now, these tech companies, okay, if we have a rally from interest rates going down next year, which I believe we will, all right, that's when I'll start to take some profits in a lot of these tech companies. Okay, AMD, all right, this stock year to date 115%. It's really been doing well the last couple weeks. It really went up a lot with the new release of their AI chip that's supposed to compete with Nvidia. I don't know if I buy it enough, but I do believe that AMD, because artificial intelligence is growing at such a high compounded rate, I believe AMD will take a portion. They're going to have to, because people are buying Nvidia's chips as much as they can make. So there's going to be room for a number two person like AMD, and that's what they are right now. Number two with the GPU market. All right, I mean, they pretty much took over Intel with CPUs. All right, but that's not CPUs is what I wouldn't invest in. All right, and it's all about the GPU, and then there's software growth, and they're gonna have a piece, a fast growing piece of this AI market, and which will benefit well at like 2023. I believe that 2024 it's going to continue. All right. One thing about AMD is that it's sometimes in the past it's been a short interest stock that's been pumped up by those the Reddit Wall Street bets. So it happened about a year ago or two where it went up just because of that. If that happens, I'm taking profits. if it artificially goes up. But right now it's going up. Recently, in the first half of the year, it went up because tech was oversold, really. Um, Now recently it's going up because of the new AI stock and the outlook that it came about. I would not buy at this level. If this stock continues to run up too much, too fast, I will take some profits with AMD. 2024, I wouldn't doubt against the artificial intelligence market that the stock won't continue to go up. So most likely I'm gonna hang in the stock for the foreseeable future, with really no other plans to sell the stock. I think it'll continue. If it runs up too much, like I said, then I'll take profits. Um, if there's a macro change with the lowering of interest rates, and I feel like this is one of the weaker companies, which I don't think it will that I own. Um, I will take some profits when that happens. Um, so let's move on to the next one now. The next one is Shopify. All right, this stock is up 101%. I've been holding on to it the whole year, have not added this year with the stock, and that's going to be my continued game plan going forward with Shopify. It's a risky stock. It's always been highly valued. It's been hard to value this stock because of its presence in e-market. It has a lot of strong things going for it. There's a lot of special things with this company. It's just a little risky at this valuation. So you really got to make sure you get it while it's down. Right now, I wouldn't buy it. I have no plans to add to my Shopify position right here. But I'm going to hold on to it. I may take profits if next year comes around and there's macro conditions, we have a rally. I'd have to see something special for me to hang on to the stock further, which I still believe that there might be. Because of the way their presence of e-commerce and also their share of growth in a growing sector, and as a leader along with like Amazon. So if they keep innovating, if they will continue to have to start making profit, really, because they haven't been making profit, then maybe I'll hold on to it. If not, then I'll start taking profits in a rally next year with this stock. But at this price, I mean, I'm not adding to it. I'm just riding it, and I'll consider taking profits 2024 of Shopify. Well, for me, it might not be profits because I got in at the wrong time. So profit or not, I may sell out next year if I don't see anything special. But there might be because this is a good company. So as right now, I'm just riding with it. Okay, next one, Adobe. This stock's not up over 100%, but it's close enough, almost 88% year to date for us to discuss. So this will be good. Adobe, right? So Adobe, top video creator software, top editor software. This stock has run up a lot, quite a bit. I didn't add to it in 2023. I thought about it back in April. Definitely should have. That's when it started to run up. For this stock, it was the second half of the year it ran up. It didn't go up as much in the beginning of the year, like the big tech stocks did in the first half of the year. This stock started as a lagger, but finished great. The last half of the year went up from its Firefly. All right, when that came out, that triggered its stock quite a bit. So it's supposed to save a lot of time with creators, where it uses artificial intelligence, where you kind of just talk into the program and it just builds everything, and then you can just edit it so quickly, where it saves so much time. And now I haven't seen that it's going to live up to the hype. So I've been watching it closely. Speculative, but at the same time, I haven't sold because this is an established great company. It's the leader in this area. And so I'm riding it. So as right now I'm riding it, but I'm watching it. It's at the point where it's almost riding up too much too fast. So my game plan in 2024 with Adobe, I'm just gonna hold it, watch it. All right, the financials are great. They're cash kings. I'm just watching to make sure it doesn't grow up. It doesn't grow too fast. And if I don't see anything special, this will be one of the first stocks that I'm going to take profits on next year as I plan to with a lot of these tech stocks. All right, last stock here, ServiceNow. ServiceNow up almost 86% year to date, almost 100%, but a great company to talk about here. What I like most about this company is that in 2022 and 2023, this company, unlike the other tech stocks, uh, they were losing money. A lot of them, a lot of these tech companies were losing money. They were and they were laying off workers. ServiceNow did neither. All right, so I was reading the quarterly financials every quarter in 2022 and 2023, and they were increasing their bottom line. Their net income was going up and up and up and up and up and up every quarter, and so was their revenue by at least 20% every single quarter I was looking at. And that was one of the reasons why I kept adding to this company, especially my retirement accounts in 2022 and also the first half of 2023 until it was going up too much, and I've been letting it ride ever since the second half of the year. ServiceNow, like Apple, they didn't lay off any workers, so all these big tech companies had to lay employees off, and that caused a lot of their stocks to go up, such as Meta platforms. But ServiceNow, they decided, no, we're not going to lay off any workers. We're hiring. And that's one of the good signs I saw with this company. They increase efficiencies of companies while they manage the workflows of IT. So all the different components of every company, they try digitizing it and make the workflow so efficient where you can always do more with less employees, or it'll take out the middleman in a lot of instances with employees, where it would save the companies a lot of money to use ServiceNow's products, a little bit like Salesforce products as well. So my plan in 2024 with this company is just to hold it right now. It's gone up too much too fast for me to add. I'm not selling as of right now, but I might sell next year, start taking profits with this company, um, depending on how it goes. But right now I'm holding. If it continues to go up too fast, too hard next year, if we have a macro rally with a decrease of interest rates, then this will be one of the companies I will start to trim next year. But I have my eye open to see something big can happen with this company going forward, and also with the growth, the overall market growth in their space. So thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I'm going to continue to produce content throughout my journey here. Hopefully it was helpful and insightful. Click the like button. Helps me with the algorithm. And have a great rest of your night.